Arlene has been on a long, long journey so far. We started all the way at the outskirts of Louisville, made it through the fence in a daring dash, through the wilderness along the river near Doe Valley, down the railroad tracks, down the power lines, across the open fields, and we are now just west of March Ridge at a farmhouse, or well, near a farmhouse. Our next journey is going to take us further south and then west towards our goal, Dark Wallow Lake, where this is her house. And, there is hope that maybe, even though she hasn't seen any human being since the outbreak, maybe her family is still there. Her husband is waiting for her. Now, judging by the amount of distance we can travel in a day, we might be able to make, I think a conservative goal is to make it to the crossroads south of March Ridge and before we're heading west again, but I have a really hard time judging how long the distances are here and how long the travel is going to take. Our pack is getting lighter though, so we're down now to 15 out of 14 encumbrance, so barely over encumbered. Just as we finished reading the maintenance book, so that's another book of my back. And of course also our supplies are getting thinner. We actually have a little bit of water left in the canteen. The plastic bottle is empty, and I think we have one spare bottle in here. A 2-liter bottle. Is this enough for a day? Maybe not enough for 2, so maybe, depending on how it looks here at March Ridge, we might dip in through the entrance. There's a little little guard post, or gate post there at the entrance, and a trailer. Maybe we can refresh our water supply there. Time for the good old speed walking. Too fast as we go on closer to March Ridge here. Maybe have a quick rest before we get any closer. I think we should be getting to the entrance here any second now. Certainly feels like March Ridge. It's gonna be a distraction if there's a lot of zombies to kill. Again, getting water, it sounds like a distraction that might be worthwhile. I have mixed feelings about the condition of our trusty little crowbar here. It breaks, then we have more carrying capacity, freeing up some of that, but that also means down one crowbar, and we only have 2. Would allow us to swap our cot towards the tent, saving us 1 whole carrying capacity. So I think tent with sleeping bag is the same average sleeping quality as the cot, but it kind of feels better. I'm not sure how else to say it, but it just feels better. Also, hiking backpack. Yeah. A little bit of food in there. What else is here? In the fence. Yeah, I think we do that. Drop this. Now it's a little bit takes a little bit more setup because we always have to like pick up the tent, then pack the tent to actually reduce its weight. Enough fluid. Yeah, right. I guess we're not as close to March Ridge as I thought we were. We should have taken the wine, but I'm actually not sure if alcoholic beverages in this game actually reduce your thirst or if they just provide some sort of nutrition benefit. Yeah. We got at least one guy's attention here. Normally I would try to avoid these zombies by going through on the sides of the road, through the trees, through the bushes, but feels like there could be some zombies there too. So anywhere close to the intersection, yeah, there's a zombie in the trees. Very lucky so far with running zombies here. Though I probably just jinxed it. Honestly, after fighting those 3 runners when we were escaping Louisville, I'm still good. I don't need to see any more runners anytime soon. Why is this not connecting? Who built these power lines? That's like this the sign for Marchridge. Let's see how it looks there. Those are not zombies. Those are like a dozen or so. I'm not sure if there's any water source in the first building, but I'm definitely sure there's something in that trailer there, behind the fence. It's gonna definitely reduce the distance we travel today if we end up fighting a whole bunch of zombies here. But I'm not confident about our water supply lasting all the way to the objective, so I'd rather travel less distance and be well hydrated. Very surprised that those 3 guys are not reacting at all. The usual run for 2 steps. Yeah, that gets their attention. Okay. Nobody here believe in caffeine pills? A slightly larger group than I would have liked to see. Okay, let's see if we can get an eye on this little thing. Maybe there's a water dispenser in there? Fridge in there. Trailer it is then. Maybe in the trees. Thirsty here. Of course it is. No one. There we go. Fill in. Pickle. Me. Another water bottle. That would over encumber us too much. Let's see. No, it's still the same encumbrance level. Take it. Sneak out of this. Sneak, I mean, of course, just walk normally. We're not sneaking here. Oh, the deer are gone. Oh no, they're down there. That was all of Margaret that I ever wanted to see. So yeah, let's move on. Crossroads, let's head south. The goal was to get at least to the crossroads south of here. Next big intersection. I'm trying to move fast here while also keeping an eye on the surroundings. Okay, maybe time for a little rest. Little lunch snack, maybe. Oh, we're looking weight-wise anyway. 81 going down. So I was concerned that I wouldn't get to that crossroads by the end of the day, but actually I'm making way more time here than I expected. At least for the second part of the day. No random encounters, nothing on the side of the road, nothing in the road. How to hit that intersection? Any day now. Maybe it's a little bit further down than I thought. First of all, that's my intersection. Second of all, that's a survivor group, probably. This backpack guy here. Problem. I wanted to take this position probably to sleep. Somebody's running my way. Kill the zombies and then sleep here anyway. Got a little bit of an audience now. We should be able to handle 4, right? Maybe since they're super slow walkers. We got this. Nice. Yeah. Actually, that on the ground. Tapping the sprinter. Long blunt skill is coming to show here. Crowbar is not gonna last much longer. Could have sworn there was one more. You've got the hiking backpack. You have nothing else interesting. Annotated map from Wardraw. Carpentry 1. I mean, I should really do some more. I should have added more notes on the map, no markers. Maybe I can still remember all of the things and then make a sign on the map where we fought survivor groups. Basically, as a hey, if we ever need it, this and this loot is here. The zombie corpses will despawn. The backpack will stay. This is the southern end of the map. This is going to be our place where we stay for the night. I'm just going to have a quick look down the roads, down the tracks. That's the fence. There's nobody nearby. No, let's set up camp. Unpack the tent, then unpack the sleeping bag. Sleeping bag into the tent. And then this is average quality. Yay! We're average. Thing. Why is the build menu closing when I move? This feels not very helpful. We'll need to get used to that now being in this corner. Okay, it's not like we have anything to cook, or we need to keep warm, because it's not raining. I just feel, you know, if we're making a camp, we make a campfire. Well, anything left to read? Oh, yeah, I mean, blacksmithing, reloading. Looks like we have it fairly peaceful here. So yeah, let's just sit down at the campfire. Read the book for the rest of the evening. We can have a little snack and go to sleep. Cozy. I don't want to do it too, sleep too much longer, or read too much longer, rather. So what else do we have? You know what, I should definitely take the corned beef. Open meat. The empty in here. What happened? There it is. Maybe some peanut butter packs to go with that, and I think then I'm just gonna sleep here. Level 43 zombie skills. And that will be the end of this episode. So on the next trip, next of our leg of our trip, we're heading west towards the Dark Wallow Lake. The main objective is gonna be to make it to the gas station and secure that as a little final rest stop. And before then, the day after that, we can push and get home. But that's gonna be for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.